Right, now, boys, we're looking towards the future and we're going to discuss the BKT Rising Player Award. And after round two, I feel like we're narrowing the list down a little bit and we have some new names that have been thrown into the mix. Should we kick things off with Nouchi up first? I know last week, Ben, you put in a real solid case for him.
Yeah, I'm the biggest salesman of Nouchi there is, and well, he proved it on the weekend. Like saying, as much as it pains me to say, I thought he'd repay me, with some nice words after last week, but no, he made an incredible impact off the bench, and we've seen it anytime you're able to break into this French back row on the big stage, we saw for the under-20s, former captain of the under-20s, but he's staking his claim in a back row that's absolutely loaded. When you look at the likes of Olivon, people like Flamand and Miafu coming off the bench and stuff. So for him to be making an impact there, a real top player for me, real top player.
I mean, quite the impact. So he was actually only on for 29 minutes. He beat 2 defenders, made 8 tackles, which is pretty impressive for quite a short window of time.
And he didn't just beat those defenders, he battered those defenders when he was coming through. And like I said, that's exactly what you want, and the way the French side wants to play. When you're bringing on these athletes, they want to get explosive plays, they want big carriers, and someone that can link up all across the park. And for me, Nouchi's the perfect example of how that French backline wants to, how that French pack wants to play. Sorry.
Next up, we're going to Ireland, and we've got a new contender this week. We have the Ulsterman, Baloucoune. What a performance he had. Now, he was player of the match, so he really made an impact there. He scored 1 try, made 5 tackles, and he beat 5 defenders as well. It's pretty good stats.
Oh, yeah. And to me, he was the epitome of what this Irish, after a disappointing result last week, it's exactly what they needed. They needed someone to add a bit of fire and electricity in that attack. I know we've seen it at times with Ulster, but I think the biggest thing for him is like staying on the pitch and keeping that consistency. After that, Pat, I know you're a big fan of his try with the pass coming through.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, you just see it. It just sometimes it just shows that it doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be even just something like that can do the job, and you get great assist, and then you score from there. So exactly. It's awesome. Yeah,
get the ball to the big playmakers, and like I said, on that weekend, Barlow was one of the biggest playmakers you could have.
Right. Well, should we move on to the third contender this week? And we have the Frenchman, Brau-Boirie. I've only just got used to Louis Biel Barret. Now I've got another double barrel B.
I'm glad you were pronouncing it because I definitely could not.
I highly doubt I'm pronouncing it right there. But he was so impressive out there, wasn't he? I cannot believe that was his debut.
It was incredible. And like I said, he looked like a seasoned vet with the way he was playing. And, a lot of the talk going into it because how strong that centre partnership they had with Deporté and Mofana, and they were both out. So they're questioning, these two new guys, how are they going to play? Well, he looked like he belonged out there. He was incredible.
He made 20 tackles. Incredible. Obviously, he got a try, and he beat 7 defenders too.
It's outrageous. Like I said, as soon as he got the ball in his hands in the Principality, you just knew something electric was going to come from it. And the way he was linking up with the likes of LBB and Ramos in that back line was unreal. And, he's putting up tackle count numbers. If he's playing in the pack or something, it's outrageous.
I mean, the tackle count is 20, but then also he made 100 metres as well. So you're just like...
He's running a track out there.
Yeah. Did he impress you on the weekend?
100%, yeah. I mean, I suppose it was a great or a tough game to watch depending on what side you were on. I suppose.
Trust me, tough.
But yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's hard to believe that it was his debut from the way they actually played. It seemed like the synergy with the rest of the team, it all worked out really well.
So what we're saying is the jury is still out and it is all very much to play for.
Yeah, I'd say, it's neck and neck to me. I'd say Baloucoune just maybe edging ahead for the award after that player of the match. But like I said, very close, very close. Sitting on the fence as usual.
Sounds about right. So we're going to go Baloucoune taking the top spot for now. And then we've got Brau-Boirie coming up close second.